Reimagining NPC dialogue, the promise and perils of large language models in gaming. Video games have long been at the forefront of interactive storytelling, with non-player character, NPC, interactions serving as a crucial element in creating immersive and engaging experiences. As technology continues to advance, the emergence of large language models, LLMs, presents a potentially transformative opportunity for the gaming industry. The integration of LLMs in NPC dialogue systems offers the prospect of more dynamic, responsive, and personalized interactions within game worlds. However, this integration also brings significant challenges that must be carefully considered and addressed. This paper explores the potential benefits, risks, and implementation strategies associated with incorporating LLMs into NPC dialogue systems. By examining the current state of NPC interactions, the capabilities of LLMs, and the implications of their integration, we aim to provide a comprehensive analysis of this emerging technological frontier in game development. The history of NPC dialogue in video games has been marked by steady progression from simple text-based interactions to more complex, branching conversations. Traditional NPC dialogue systems have relied on pre-written scripts and decision trees, which, while effective, often result in limited variability, and can feel repetitive or constrained over time. Large language models, such as GPT-3 and its successors, have demonstrated remarkable capabilities in generating human-like text across a wide range of applications. These models, trained on vast amounts of textual data, can produce coherent and contextually appropriate responses to prompts, making them potentially well-suited for generating dynamic NPC dialogue. Recent experiments in AI-driven narrative experiences have shown promise, with some indie games and interactive fiction projects already incorporating elements of procedurally generated dialogue. However, the full-scale integration of LLMs in mainstream video game development remains largely unexplored territory. The integration of LLMs in NPC dialogue systems offers several potential benefits that could significantly enhance the player experience. One of the most notable advantages is the increased variability and uniqueness in NPC interactions. LLMs can generate diverse responses based on the current context, potentially eliminating the repetition that often plagues traditional dialogue systems. Furthermore, LLMs could enable improved contextual awareness and responsiveness. NPCs powered by these models could theoretically take into account a wide range of factors, including the player's previous actions, current game state, and even subtle nuances in the player's dialogue choices. This could lead to more personalized interactions that feel tailored to each player's unique journey through the game world. From a narrative perspective, LLM integration opens up new possibilities for dynamic, branching storylines and emergent narratives. The ability to generate dialogue on the fly could allow for more player-driven plot developments and create a sense of agency that extends beyond predefined narrative paths. In terms of development efficiency, the use of LLMs could potentially reduce the workload for writers and narrative designers, particularly in creating baseline dialogue for minor characters or handling routine interactions. This could allow creative teams to focus their efforts on crafting key story moments and developing more complex character arcs. The scalability offered by LLM-generated dialogue is another significant advantage. Large game worlds could be populated with a diverse cast of interactive NPCs, each capable of engaging in unique conversations. This could greatly enhance the depth and richness of virtual environments, making them feel more alive and responsive to player presence. Despite the potential benefits, the integration of LLMs in NPC dialogue systems presents several significant challenges and risks. On the technical front, ensuring consistency and coherence in generated dialogue remains a major hurdle. While LLMs can produce convincing text in isolation, maintaining narrative consistency across multiple interactions and aligning with established game lore requires sophisticated management systems. The computational requirements of running LLMs in real time within a game environment also pose significant technical challenges. Optimizing performance while maintaining the quality and responsiveness of generated dialogue will be crucial for successful implementation. From a creative standpoint, the use of LLMs raises concerns about the potential loss of authorial intent and narrative control. Game writers and designers may find it challenging to ensure that procedurally generated dialogue aligns with their artistic vision and maintains the unique voice of characters and the game world. Ethical considerations surrounding the use of LLMs in game development are also significant. The potential for job displacement or changing roles within development teams must be carefully addressed. There are also questions about transparency and the ethical obligation to disclose the use of AI-generated content to players. The player experience itself could be at risk if LLM integration is not handled carefully. The uncanny valley effect, where NPCs may seem almost but not quite human-like in their interactions, could break immersion. Additionally, any inconsistencies or logical errors in generated dialogue could quickly shatter the player's suspension of disbelief. To address these challenges and harness the potential of LLMs in NPC dialogue, game developers will need to adopt responsible integration strategies. One promising approach is the use of hybrid systems that combine handwritten and AI-generated dialogue. This could involve using LLMs for specific NPC types or conversation scenarios while reserving key narrative moments for traditional scripted interactions. Implementing robust safeguards and constraints will be crucial. This could include the development of detailed narrative frameworks and character profiles to guide LLM outputs, ensuring that generated dialogue remains consistent with the game's established lore and characterizations. Human oversight and curation of generated content will likely remain necessary to maintain quality and coherence. The integration of LLMs will also necessitate evolving development practices. New roles may emerge for writers and narrative designers, focusing on creating high-level narrative structures and character guidelines that can effectively steer LLM-generated content. Collaborative workflows between human creatives and AI systems will need to be developed and refined. Establishing ethical guidelines and industry standards for the use of LLMs in games will be essential. This should include best practices for implementation as well as protocols for transparency, ensuring that players are aware of the presence of AI-generated content in their gaming experiences. As LLM technology continues to advance, we can anticipate the development of more sophisticated, game-specific models that are better suited to the unique requirements of interactive narratives. The integration of LLMs with other AI systems, such as voice synthesis and facial animation technologies, could lead to even more immersive and realistic NPC interactions. Looking further ahead, the combination of LLMs with other AI-driven systems could potentially enable the creation of fully dynamic game worlds and narratives. This could fundamentally alter the nature of game design and player expectations, leading to experiences that are uniquely tailored to each individual player. The integration of large language models in NPC dialogue systems represents a potentially transformative development for the video game industry. While the benefits in terms of enhanced player experiences, expanded narrative possibilities, and development efficiencies are significant, the challenges and risks cannot be overlooked. Successful implementation will require a careful balance between technological innovation and responsible development practices. As the field continues to evolve, ongoing dialogue and research will be essential to fully understand and harness the potential of this technology while mitigating its risks. The future of NPC interactions in video games stands at a fascinating crossroads. By approaching the integration of LLMs with both excitement and caution, the gaming industry has the opportunity to create more immersive, responsive, and personalized narrative experiences than ever before. However, it must do so in a way that respects the creative vision of game developers, the rights and expectations of players, and the ethical considerations that come with deploying advanced AI technologies in interactive entertainment.